Hey guys, how's it going? I know I'm a little late on my videos. I've fallen a little behind with some decluttering around the house after buying this house and stuff and trying to organize it and make it mine. I've just been go, go, go at that and trying to juggle 1,000 things all in one, including training and meal prepping and working and a bajillion other things. But I'm slowly catching up again. I'll also be writing a little bit more rather than making videos, although I'll try to make videos. They just won't be so much geared towards this kind of stuff. This kind of stuff I'll probably just end up typing out. So the link to my blog will be attached. So you can follow me there, and then I'll probably just be making little snippets of different kinds of videos of things that go on in the week or other challenges and whatnot that have been requested of me, just because I find that it'll be easier to tie those together. But today's video I just wanted to talk about is, okay, so I used to live in Greece where it was a little bit of a shit show, especially the last few years, with riots and politics and things like that. And at that point I had decided to stop watching TV because although things were crazy, I was deciding to be happy. There was only so much that I could do as an individual, and I did what I could. I tried my best to help other people. I voted and I did all that fun stuff. No. But anyways, I just found that on top of all the craziness and the rioting and all that, you would go home, which was supposed to be your place, to relax and kind of get away from all that. But people were always watching TV and constantly talking about it, or you would go for coffee with people and they'd still be talking about it, so it was literally like non-stop. So I just decided, you know what, forget it, no more television for me. So since then, I haven't watched TV, unless it's a movie. Like, I like movies, I like certain shows, but there's things that accommodate for that, like Netflix or whatever nowadays. So I haven't had my own television since then, and in the last two houses that I've owned myself, I've never bought myself a TV. I just don't care for it, and I occupy my time doing other things, like exercising or reading or doing other research of some sort or working, but I'm more productive that way. But I just choose not to watch miserable things on TV all the time. That's my main reason for it, plus I just don't have time now. But because of that, there's a lot of things that you can't really get away from when it comes to the news. So obviously I hear about these things and I feel terrible about a lot of things, and I do try to help when it comes to a lot, like, doing my part as a human on this planet. But there's only so much I can do, as I said. But when it comes to things like people getting hit by cars or people not agreeing with cyclists on the road, I kind of agree and disagree with all these things. But I drive, I have a bicycle, I walk, I bought my own car. I've been driving since, for at least 15, 16 years, so I do have some knowledge of how to drive. Obviously I have a perfect driving record, and I'm not saying that I'm perfect by any means, but I do make the honest mistake here and there, but I do my best to follow the rules. And there's a lot of things that are like common sense that even pedestrians, if you don't have your license, you still have to know what goes on or what rules the cars are following. Or if you're biking on the road, know the rules and know what can happen if you're not following the rules and a car hits you. Like, I personally, if I were to ride a bike, I'd probably ride it on the sidewalk because I don't want to get hit by a crazy person driving. If by chance that person isn't following the rules, I don't want them to make me their mistake or whatever. But for example, I'm on my way home from the gym, I come to a four-way stop, and as I'm getting ready to go, there's a bicycle who signals and cuts right in front of me, making his turn. Clearly his fault, but he would have been the one smushed to the ground, and I would have been the one looked at as the guilty one or whatever. And how much fucking sense does that make? None. Or people who go to the crosswalk, yes, those little lights will flash and the cars will stop, but you got to give the cars some time to stop. They don't weigh like 2 pounds. But anyways, that's just common sense. And I highly recommend that if you don't have a license, you go and you buy the handbook that people have to get their license or their beginners or whatever, because that kind of knowledge is pretty important and it will really benefit you in life overall. So yeah, things like that kind of stuff's just crazy. There's no need for it. There's no reason that this person on a bicycle should have cut me off this morning. I don't know, whatever. It was a good thing it was like at a stop sign and I wasn't really going very fast, so I could have stopped. But at the same time, why are you putting me in that position? I've got a perfect driving record. I haven't hit anybody before. I don't plan on hitting anybody, but don't be stupid. Don't be stupid. Let's all just have some common sense. Let's all be smart in this world. Not like them. But anyways, that was my lovely experience this morning, and I just wanted to share all that. It doesn't take much for us to all just follow some basic rules. But anyways, that's just my opinion. You can agree or disagree, but that's all. Anyway, Kate, follow my blog, follow the links, and we'll see you next week.